I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. A Long Island businessman who was in the midst of buying a portion of the Tamarack Lodge property in the town of Arson now faces charges for starting the windswept fire that went out of control this past weekend, destroying or damaging more than 40 buildings and blackening about 50 acres. The Ulster County Sheriff's Office charged 56-year-old Lance Muckenhaupt of New Hyde Park with 2 counts of felony arson. The state DEC added several misdemeanor counts, including burning brush on the property without a permit. Muckenhaupt was in the process of buying about 50 acres from the current owners, the Western Mohegan Tribe and Nation of New York. Eyewitnesses said they'd seen Muckenhaupt and his men renovating parts of the main clubhouse property and burning brush prior to the spread of the massive blaze. Area firefighters remain on alert today as windy, dry conditions continue to elevate the threat of brush fires capable of endangering nearby homes and buildings. Harriman State Park between Orange and Rockland counties is the latest spot where firemen were working to contain a fire. Orange County Fire Coordinator John Horan is among those keeping an eye on conditions. He says area residents can help minimize the threat by properly extinguishing cigarettes and obeying the state's open burning ban.
My message to the people out there: be extremely careful with fire. Now, that's a well-beaten message, but think about it. The fire in Ellenville the other day was started as a brush fire. It got next to a building. That can happen any place in Orange County. Because if you don't get the fire department there soon enough, you can have a major fire in your own house, in your barn, in your garage, or something like that. So please, be very, very careful with cigarettes, be very careful with matches, and don't burn.
The state's open burning ban runs through May 15th, and there's also this. The state DEC has permanently prohibited the use of burn barrels. Meantime, the state parks system has imposed a ban on smoking at playgrounds and pools and created no smoking zones within its 213 parks and historic sites. The smoking ban will be in effect at state park beaches, pavilions, and outdoor seating areas. Also included in the state park smoking ban locations, the walkway over the Hudson connecting Poughkeepsie and Highland. Elsewhere, state police in Orange County have made an arrest following a fatal hit-and-run incident Sunday morning in Cornwall. 29-year-old Baruch Emanuel of Danbury, Connecticut, was arrested on a charge of felony leaving the scene of an accident resulting in death. He was taken into custody after the body of 24-year-old Veronica Gutierrez of Monroe was found lying on the Quaker Street ramp near Route 9W South. Investigators say the evidence indicated that Gutierrez was lying in the roadway at the time she was run over by Emanuel's vehicle. Emanuel was wanted for jumping bail in connection with a pending drunk driving charge in the town of Goshen. Following his arraignment, he was sent to Orange County Jail on $200,000 cash bail. It contains about everything you'd ever want to know about Orange County. It's the 2012 Quality of Life Report Card for the county, compiled by the Orange County Citizens Foundation, and its president touched on a few of the highlights during a meeting with the Orange County Chamber of Commerce this morning. And while there were a number of positives, the 284-page report includes several areas of concern. Foundation President Nancy Proyek says tops on the list is the exodus of those between the ages of 25 and 44 who are leaving the area because of a desire for shorter work commutes, better jobs, more affordable housing, and lower taxes. Proyek says they're searching for different lifestyles than what are currently available in Orange County.
Well, we're losing our 25 to 45-year-old population, which is very important for our workforce, our younger families. You know, we find that those are the foundation of our community. We are also finding that our older generation is growing, and they rely upon our social services. So we really need that base of younger workers so that we can accommodate the older population and also keep our communities strong and growing. And, you know, we all know that the property taxes and the school tax system in Orange County and New York State is very broken, and without changing that, we are going to face some serious consequences. People can't afford to live here, and they're not going to be able to until that changes.
The Citizens Foundation report concludes that in order to turn things around, county will need better land use planning, better paying jobs closer to home, less restrictive regulations, meaningful tax reform, and strong political leadership. And the Sullivan County Sheriff's deputy on patrol thought it was suspicious. He noticed a man in a car parked outside a closed convenience store in Rock Hill late Sunday night. Moments later, another car pulled up alongside the car parked at the Billy Stop gas station on Wolf Lake Road. The approaching officer detected a strong smell of marijuana and determined that he had caught the men in the act of a drug deal. 100 oxycodone pills were recovered. 22-year-old Lorenzo Santos of Rock Hill was charged with felony possession with intent to sell. 25-year-old Davin Guy Eastman of Teaneck, New Jersey, was charged with felony possession. Both are being held on $10,000 bail pending a court date next Monday. Our day began with plenty of sunshine, making for pretty scenes like this one in Warwick. Now, there is a slight chance of a passing shower over the next couple of days, but any rain that does fall will not be nearly enough to lessen the continuing high risk of further brush fire activity in the region. Wednesday will be partly cloudy with temperatures back up into the mid-50s. Thursday will be partly sunny and pleasant with the highs once again around 55 degrees. Make Record Online your place to visit to stay on top of breaking news and get a complete look at all the day's developments in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Banks.